In order to calculate the output from a linear system, we will often have to write the input as some combination of known standard inputs. In this question, we are asked to write a function as a combination of ramps and steps. The basic idea is that we will use a step function for every discontinuity and a ramp function for every change in slope. So let's get down to this. Our first step is to realize that the function that we are given does not start at 0. So we can extend our function down to 0 and notice that this is our first discontinuity of size 1. We spot a second discontinuity over here. Now the size here is -2 because we are going from 3 down to 1. Now we're ready to write down the functions in terms of the steps. So our first step starts at time 0 and is 1 in size. And our second step is -2 and it starts at time 3. Let's get to the ramps now. We notice that there are 2 changes in slope. Why? We have the same slope all the way through this area. So slope of 0, slope of 0. We then have a change in slope up to this slope over here. We have a second change in slope from that one back to 0. So we have 2 places where the function changes slope, at time 1 and time 3, which means we need 2 ramps. The first ramp explains a change in slope from 0 to this slope over here, which is 2 units over 2 units, meaning it is a slope of 1. The second change in slope has to explain the change from 1 to 0, meaning it is a change in slope of -1. Let's write that down. Again, the ramp takes place at time 1. That is the ramp that explains the slope change going from 0 to 1. And our second ramp explains the slope change going from 1 back to 0, meaning a change of -1. And that happens at time 3. And there you go. We've successfully written the input function as a combination of ramp functions and step functions.